Have you ever wondered what it would be like to approach one of the wealthiest people in the world and ask them for help? Picture this. A homeless man, down on his luck, standing on a busy street corner, spots none other than Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. With a trembling voice and hope in his heart, he asks, "Can you give me $5 for a meal?" What happens next will shock you. Stay with us as we unravel this incredible story that goes beyond just a simple request for money. It's a tale of compassion, unexpected responses, and the profound impact of human connection. You won't want to miss how this encounter changed not just one life, but potentially many. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's dive into this unforgettable moment. As the sun began to set over the bustling city streets, casting long shadows on the pavement, a homeless man named Jake stood at the corner of a busy intersection. His clothes were tattered, his hair unkempt, and his eyes held stories of struggle that few could comprehend. Jake had been living on the streets for months now, battling hunger, loneliness, and the harsh realities of life without a home. Every day was a challenge. He would wake up not knowing where his next meal would come from or if he would find a safe place to sleep at night. Yet, despite these struggles, Jake held onto a flicker of hope. He believed that kindness still existed in the world. And today, he decided to take a leap of faith. As he watched people rush by, absorbed in their own lives, he noticed a familiar face. A face that had graced magazine covers and news articles around the world. It was Elon Musk. The man who had revolutionized technology and space travel was walking right towards him. Jake's heart raced. This was his chance. With a mix of nerves and determination, Jake stepped forward. He approached Elon and asked, "Excuse me, sir, can you spare $5 for a meal?" The moment hung in the air like an electric charge. What would Elon say? Would he dismiss him like so many others had? Or would he stop and listen? Elon paused for a moment, looking Jake in the eye. What happened next was something neither of them expected. Instead of simply handing over cash or walking away, Elon responded with genuine curiosity. "Why do you need $5? He asked. Jake took a deep breath and began to share his story. He spoke about losing his job due to unforeseen circumstances, about how life had taken unexpected turns that led him to this moment on the street corner. As he spoke, Elon listened intently, his expression shifting from curiosity to compassion. This is where the story takes an unexpected turn. Instead of just offering money, Elon decided to engage with Jake on a deeper level. He asked questions about Jake's dreams, his aspirations. What did he want to do if given the chance? Jake was taken aback. No one had ever asked him that before. As they talked, a small crowd began to gather around them. People stopped to listen as Elon shared his own journey, the struggles he faced before becoming successful and how important it was to never give up on one's dreams. The atmosphere changed. What started as a simple request for money transformed into an inspiring conversation about hope and resilience. Jake felt seen for the first time in a long while. The connection they formed in that brief moment was profound. It wasn't just about money anymore. It was about understanding and empathy. Elon's response was not what anyone expected. It was a reminder that everyone has a story worth telling. But here's where it gets even more interesting. After their conversation, Elon made an unexpected offer that left everyone stunned. He invited Jake to join him for dinner at a nearby restaurant, a place where they could continue their discussion over a warm meal. Imagine that, a homeless man dining with one of the richest men in the world. As they walked together toward the restaurant, the crowd erupted in applause, witnessing an extraordinary moment of humanity. Now, I want you to think about this. How often do we pass by someone in need without stopping to listen? How many times do we let our preconceived notions cloud our judgment? This encounter between Jake and Elon serves as a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. As they sat down at the table, Jake couldn't believe what was happening. They talked about everything, from technology to personal dreams, and for Jake, it felt like a dream come true. He shared his aspirations of starting his own business someday and how he wanted to give back to others who were struggling. Elon encouraged him, sharing insights from his own life experiences and emphasizing the importance of resilience and hard work. It was an unforgettable evening filled with laughter, wisdom, and genuine connection. But this story doesn't end here. After their dinner, Elon made another surprising move. He offered Jake a job at one of his companies. Can you believe it? A chance for a new beginning. This opportunity was not just about employment. It was about restoring dignity and hope. Now let me ask you, what would you do if you were in Jake's shoes? How would you feel receiving such an incredible offer? It's moments like these that remind us of the power of kindness and human connection. As Jake embarked on this new chapter in his life, he knew that this encounter would forever change him. He felt inspired to help others who were struggling just like he once did. He started volunteering at local shelters and sharing his story to inspire hope in others. And here's where I want to pause for a moment. If you're enjoying this story so far and want to hear more incredible tales like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Join our community as we explore stories that touch the heart and spark change. Now back to our story. As word spread about Jake's transformation from homeless to employed, it sparked conversations around town about empathy and support for those in need. People began to realize that everyone has their own battles, and that sometimes all it takes is one act of kindness to change someone's life forever. Jake became an advocate for homelessness awareness, sharing his journey on social media and encouraging others to look beyond appearances. He reminded people that every individual has dreams waiting to be fulfilled if given the opportunity. But what did Elon think about all of this? Well, he continued to support Jake's efforts by providing resources and mentorship along the way. Their friendship blossomed into something beautiful, two individuals from vastly different worlds coming together to make a difference. As we reflect on this incredible encounter between Jake and Elon Musk, let's think about how we can be more compassionate in our everyday lives. What small actions can we take to uplift those around us? Whether it's lending an ear or offering support, every gesture counts. And remember, if you want to stay updated on inspiring stories like this one, don't forget to click that notification button. You won't want to miss our upcoming videos filled with heartwarming tales that remind us of our shared humanity. As Jake continues on his path toward success, he often thinks back to that fateful day when he approached Elon Musk. It wasn't just about asking for $5. It was about opening up a dialogue that changed everything. If you found this story inspiring, or if it resonated with you in any way, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's your chance. Join our community as we continue exploring impactful stories from around the globe. Remember to click that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. As Jake settled into his new job, he quickly discovered that it wasn't just about earning a paycheck. It was about reclaiming his identity. For so long, he had been defined by his circumstances, by the label of homeless. Now, he was becoming Jake, the employee, a title that filled him with pride and purpose. The first few weeks were challenging. Jake had to adapt to a structured environment, learn new skills, and navigate the complexities of working life. But with each passing day, he felt more empowered. His colleagues welcomed him with open arms, offering support and encouragement. They shared their own stories of struggle and triumph, reminding Jake that everyone has faced obstacles on their path to success. One day during lunch, Jake found himself sitting with a group of co-workers who were discussing their weekend plans. As they shared stories of hiking trips and family gatherings, Jake felt a pang of nostalgia. He remembered the days when he used to enjoy such outings with friends before life took a different turn. With newfound confidence, he decided to share his own story. "I used to love hiking," Jake began, his voice steady, "but I haven't had the chance to do that in years. I've been living on the streets for so long." The table fell silent as his co-workers listened intently. But instead of pity, Jake was met with empathy. One co-worker spoke up, "Why don't we plan a hike together? It would be great to have you join us." The offer surprised Jake. It was a simple gesture, but it meant the world to him. That weekend, they set out for a local trail. As they hiked through the lush greenery, breathing in the fresh air and soaking in the beauty of nature, Jake felt a sense of freedom he hadn't experienced in years. He laughed and shared stories with his new friends, feeling like he truly belonged for the first time. This experience sparked something within him, a desire to give back to others who were still struggling. Inspired by the kindness he received from Elon and his co-workers, Jake began volunteering at local shelters on weekends. He wanted to help others find hope and support just as he had. At the shelter, Jake shared his story with those who were still facing hardships. He listened to their struggles and offered words of encouragement. He became a beacon of hope for many, showing them that change was possible. His journey from homelessness to employment resonated deeply with those around him. As word spread about Jake's transformation and his commitment to helping others, he caught the attention of local media outlets. They featured his story in articles and segments that highlighted the importance of compassion and community support. Jake's newfound platform allowed him to advocate for homelessness awareness on a larger scale. He started organizing community events aimed at raising funds and resources for shelters in need. With each event, he saw more people coming together to support those less fortunate. Meanwhile, Elon Musk continued to check in on Jake regularly. Their friendship blossomed into something meaningful. They would often meet for coffee or lunch to discuss ideas about innovation and social impact. Elon admired Jake's resilience and passion for helping others, and he encouraged him to think bigger. Have you ever thought about starting your own nonprofit? Elon asked one day as they sat in a bustling cafe. The question caught Jake off guard. I mean, you have an incredible story and a unique perspective on homelessness. You could make a real difference. The idea lingered in Jake's mind long after their conversation ended. He began researching how to establish a nonprofit organization focused on providing resources and support for individuals experiencing homelessness. With Elon's guidance and mentorship, he started drafting a business plan. As Jake poured his heart into this project, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He envisioned a place where people could find not only shelter but also job training, mental health support, and community connection. He wanted to create an environment that fostered hope and healing. In time, Jake's dream began to take shape. With the help of local businesses and community members who believed in his mission, he secured funding and space for his nonprofit. They named it Hope Haven, a sanctuary for those in need. The grand opening of Hope Haven was a day filled with excitement and emotion. Friends, family, co-workers, and even Elon attended the event to show their support. As Jake stood before the crowd, he reflected on how far he had come. From asking for $5 on the street corner to opening a nonprofit dedicated to helping others. Today is not just about me, Jake said, his voice strong yet filled with gratitude. It's about all of us coming together to make a difference in our community. We all have the power to change lives, one act of kindness at a time. The crowd erupted in applause, and tears filled many eyes as they witnessed the impact of one person's journey towards resilience and hope. As Hope Haven began serving individuals experiencing homelessness, it became a hub of activity offering workshops on job skills, mental health resources, and community meals. People found solace in the supportive environment Jake had created. They shared their stories, forged friendships, and discovered pathways toward rebuilding their lives. Through it all, Jake remained humble and grounded. He knew that his journey was just beginning. There were still challenges ahead. But with each success story that emerged from Hope Haven, each person who found employment or housing, he felt a sense of fulfillment that money could never buy. And as for Elon, he continued to support Jake's mission by providing mentorship and connecting him with influential figures who could help amplify Hope Haven's impact. Their friendship stood as a testament to the power of compassion and connection, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, we can find light through unexpected encounters. As we conclude this incredible journey of transformation, from a simple request for $5 on the street corner to the establishment of Hope Haven, let's reflect on how we can all contribute to making our communities better places. What small acts of kindness can you incorporate into your daily life? How can you uplift those around you? Remember that every effort counts, no matter how small. If you've been inspired by this story, or if it resonates with you in any way, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting stories that remind us of our shared humanity. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay curious, compassionate, and always willing to lend a hand.